Hello everybody. Here's my hand. Here's one hand. Here's the other hand. I have to hold the camera with one hand, so we're just going to be playing with the right hand today. This is a makeup video, but you're not going to see my face today. You're probably going to thank me for that later. Today is just my makeup collection and what I'm actually working with, because I literally just picked makeup back up after about 15 years. Like, I messed around with it here and there, but really seriously, like, this is what I want to do for a living. This is what I'm passionate about. It's been about 15 years since I've done that. Sorry to zoom in super close, but yeah, this is it. It looks like a lot to me. It's like, this is huge to me, but then when I'm actually working with, what I have, there's a lot that I would really love to have. And a lot of this that you see before you is outdated and I shouldn't be using on my face. But girlfriend has nothing else, so that's what she has to use. I kind of broke it down into a kind of uniform situation, but this may not be uniform at all because I am kind of all over the place today. So for palettes, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you each palette and explain to you a little bit about the palette and where I got it and how I feel about it. I'll try to do this as quickly and concisely as possible because I don't want this to be an insanely long video, but I also don't want to, like, gloss over anything that I feel is important. Anyway, this is probably one of my favorite makeup brands right now. Not that I've had a lot of brands, experience with brands, but I have tried other brands. And honestly, this is some of the butteriest, most blendable, beautiful makeup that or eyeshadow at least, that I've seen and worked with in a while. As you can see, I've already hit pan on the yellow, which is weird because honestly, for me, yellow is the color that I will dip into the least. For me, personally, because I feel it looks horrible on my skin tone. Maybe, oh, see, you can see my face there. See? You're gonna regret seeing that later, but we'll make it look better with makeup tomorrow. Anyway, so, but yeah, I hit pan with that, mainly because I did a, like, aquatic fish look that was, like, all aqua, blue, green, yellow, and that's why I hit pan on that first. I've accidentally nicked it with my brush because I'm a klutz, and I can't help it. I really wanted to keep these palettes beautiful and pristine because they were given to me by my very, very dearest best friend. Her mother gave them to me, and I call her Mama Patty because she's like a second mother to me. And so she gave me these for my birthday not this past May, but the May before. And the colors are really pretty. It's the Solstice Palette from Bad Habit, in case you can't see it. I don't know how well it shows up on the camera. Because I'm, I can't see very well, and it's a metallic-y box reflecting light, so I have no idea how well it's going to show up. But yeah, the shades are so pretty and very reflective, and they blend really pretty together. I've done so many looks, and it really doesn't look like I've dipped into all of them, but I really have. I personally don't use, like, these type of, like, super shimmery metallics that much, except for, like, basic accents. Please ignore my nails. They're hideous, but I'm not great at nails. And this is the other Bad Habit palette that I have, which of course I've also hit pan in. This one is not quite so shocking because purple is my favorite color. And this is obviously one of my favorite palettes, mainly because I'm obsessed with Greek mythology, and this is the Athena palette. And I do love that they keep so well with, like, the Greek theme. I could do a whole video just on this palette and how it sticks with Greek lore and everything. But I won't nerd out about that right now. But the colors are just, they're so pretty. Look at at that purple that I hit pan on. I can't, if I wasn't holding the camera with this hand, I would swatch it for you. But it's just, it's so pretty. And it goes well with so many looks. That's why I hit pan on it first. I really like Purity as and this, the lighting is actually horrible. I don't have great lighting. I apologize for that. The camera and the lighting doesn't really do it justice. The Purity is turning out more yellow on the camera, but in the pan, it's like a really pretty peachy color. And then the Valor right next to it on camera is like, the camera's really washing it out. But in the pan, it's this gorgeous, gorgeous, like a deeper peachy, more apricot color. So I gotta get better lighting, but I don't have money for that right now. So you'll just have to take my word for it for right now. But really, really pretty. And I do try to take good Instagram pictures when I actually do my makeup, so you'll see the colors when I use them. But some of these are actually multi-chrome or color shifting. The I believe it's Gleam, Epic, Cunning, and I think even Medusa has a little bit of color shift in it. When I've used it before, it looked like it had a little color shift in it, but it's not. It doesn't look like it in the pan. But really neither does Cunning. So, but Cunning for sure has color shift in it. So that's my second favorite palette that I have right now. Third favorite palette. I bought this a little while back when I still actually had some money to work with, because I wanted to do rainbow looks. And I'm glad I did, because Pride Month is upon us. And I'm going to do as many rainbow looks as I can get on my face. And there's actually a couple of people on Instagram whose looks I would like to at least try to recreate. And of course I'll tag them and be like, "Senpai noticed me." But this is, sorry, I didn't mean to gloss over this. But this is the NYX Ultimate Edits, and I'm guessing the color range is brights. That's what I've always just called it when I put it up on my Instagram, when I write out the little thing. But this, I can do a whole other video on this. I love this, but I am not like 100% in love with it. I have some critiques, but I do love this palette. And this is another palette that I have. I haven't really done a ton of looks with this, mainly because I'm honestly just so bored with doing natural, neutral looks. So, like, the only one that I really, really dipped into is maybe this really pretty, like, again, the lighting and the camera's great. The camera's actually not the problem. It's the lighting. But this, it's just such a pretty, I really don't even know. I don't know how. My mind escaped me of what color I would describe that. But then over here, this is like almost a shimmery. And in the pan, it looks like a gunmetal, but has like a green, like almost, not really a shift, but it's like a greenish gunmetal, and it's shimmery. It's so pretty. And then sometimes I'll use this to deepen up creases. And then when I do feel like having a boring, well, I can't call it boring, but when I feel like just being, natural looking, I'll use this. This I've used for, transition shades is really nice. This is really nice for highlights, brow bone. I really like this gray for like dark, like during the winter. I do a lot of like gray looks. I don't know why. My boyfriend is obsessed with me and gray, just gray clothing, gray makeup. He wants me to have gray hair, which is cool because I'd love to have gray hair if I had the money to do that. But I do a lot of gray with that particular gray. So I do use this, but I haven't recently because it's frickin' summertime and I'm ready for bright, crazy looks. So because I'm trying to stick with eyes, I'm going to bring all of my Mousse Pigments over here. I'm not going to open these right now, mainly because I don't want to deal with the mess. But I do really love these loose pigments, so I do want to speak about them quickly, because this video is running on and I don't want to bore people. I have surprisingly quite a bit to get through. Sorry. I'm trying to also open my bag of loose pigments and other eyeshadows, because I want to just show you I do have some other things. As you can see, oh, I have this adorable, freaking so cute. Look at this little, I don't know what you would call this bag exactly, but it's just, look how cute. And like the flamencos, I don't know why I said it like that, and then the flower, but this is so cute. My aunt sent this to me, and I was like, it was just when I had actually like I had friends send me makeup, which is where I got most of this makeup. Like, I didn't even purchase most of this makeup, was sent to me. And so I had just gotten this makeup, and I had nothing to store it in. And then like, almost as if she knew I needed a storage bag, she sent me this, and she sent me another, almost kind of like Native American looking pattern bag, that I also do use for makeup storage. So it was funny that I needed it, and she kind of just knew. Anyway, I don't know why I'm taking all these out. I'm not gonna, like, open them. Love Lancome. Love these colors. I got these. I have two of these. I have two of this color, which is why I have not hit pan on it. But I do love this color. That's my boyfriend's favorite makeup brand to say, because he has a dirty mind, apparently. Bloody Mary. I love Bloody Mary. If they would sponsor me, I would die. I would actually die. This is so old. I got this to do Halloween makeup because I wanted to get into FX. I still do, but this is the only, like, FX brand-esque makeup that I have, and Bloody Mary, I feel, is, like, one of the best, so love this. But this is the aqua green. I don't remember the actual color of it, name that this was called, because I glued them together, or my friend glued them together. But this is the green that I used in the fish look that I tried. Excuse me. I like this. I use this for, again, all the gray looks that I do, that apparently my boyfriend loves gray. So I use this. This is actually really nice. It's like a cream shadow. I don't know really what it would be called. And I'm trying to read it through the finder, and I can't. But yeah, it feels creamy, but it's like a cream to powder kind of consistency. My other adored color from Lancome is, like I said, freaking ancient. I'll never throw this away. I don't care how expired it is. I will never throw this away. Where's my other favorite Lancome, at least, like, coveted. Like, I don't even know if they make this color anymore, and I'll die if they freaking don't. I use this every makeup. This is what I use to clean up around, because fallout, and I don't wear face makeup, so I use this to clean up around, you know, if I have fallout, I brush the fallout, you know. Sometimes I have to wipe it up with a little bit of makeup remover, and then I'll take this on a fluffy brush, and then just brush it around the outside of the makeup that I, you know, want to make look more crisp. And it's kind of like cleaning it up with a concealer, but it's just a powder eyeshadow, because I'm not a full mask kind of bitch. But those are my three, like Lancome. These are three of my favorite Lancome shades, and I don't even. They came in a set, and I don't know if they're made anymore. But I have these, and what is the brand? Okay, so these Pro Mineral Loose Mineral Eyeshadows. They're absolutely gorgeous. You can't see the color. I will be using them in videos aplenty, but they're so pretty, but they're so messy, so I don't like using them. But I love using them. It's a conundrum. And this, I was so, like, it's ancient. You know what I'm saying? Like, in makeup years, it's probably over 4 years old. It still kind of sort of functions if you finick with it. I'm sure it was amazing when it first came out. I did not get to play with it when it first came out. This was my friend's. This came in the pack of makeup that she sent me. And I was just, I just was not in the right health. This is like all makeup and stuff from my makeup bag. Just all old makeup that's like accumulated in the bottom. I know I need to clean it. It's nasty. I should have done it before I cleaned the video, or I did the video, but I wasn't going to dig all of this out, but I did. But like I said, half of this is ancient. Most of this I'll probably be throwing away. The stuff that's expired that I shouldn't use, I am going to be throwing away like this, because this doesn't really work for me. It never really did. But I do have a ton of e.l.f. stuff that I adore, and I wish this is actually, I'll show that later because I have that and it's in its own section. I like this too. I got this from e.l.f. Oh, that's a cannabis leaf. I take that as meds, and I'm just dropping everything. I'm sweaty, so everything is sticking to me. It's really hot in my makeup trailer. It sounds all fancy in Hollywood, but it's really just a derelict recreational vehicle that I'm using because nobody else is using it right now, and it's the only place in the house that I'm staying that I can just like commandeer to make videos. But I have like I have these pencils. This is ancient, but like, okay, and I'm probably wrong. I should look this up, but I feel like it's a pencil. You're sharpening it down. You know, I feel like it's probably slightly more sanitary. I'm probably totally wrong, and I'm probably gonna get shat upon. And rightly so. You should correct me if I am incorrect, but I love this color, and I don't have any. Number one, I don't know a dupe for that color, and number two, I don't have money right now to buy any. Love this. Absolutely adore this. I wish I could. I love this color. I love this formula. I want this formula in every color that it comes in. But I want to use this every day, but I don't want to use this color every day. Do you see what I'm saying? If I had this in black, this would be the black that I would use. If I think Fluid Line comes in black, I want to get it in black sometime. I don't know even how much that costs, but it's probably expensive. This has been so well loved that you can see it. I loved this thing so hard that it is now a tiny little nub of what it once was. This is, and always probably will be, my favorite whole brown eyeliner. And because I am, you know, almost white as sheet paper, I'm ghostly, and I have, you know, blue eyes, I feel that, you know, really dark colors like black or even like dark gray is too harsh sometimes. So I just like to tight line with browns most days. And I even used this for the longest time. I used to get the prettiest cat eye and winged liner with this pencil. It's starting to, you know, dry out even when I sharpen it, which, like I said, it owes me nothing. It is over 4 years old. I need a new one. So I'm definitely not mad that it's drying out. I'm sad because it's my favorite pencil and I hate to see it go, but I'm definitely not saying that it owes me anything because it has done me well all these years. But I will use it until it is gone, probably. Mainly because I can't buy a new one, and also because I love it so much. What else? What else do we have? Alright. Here comes the next part. I loved this when I first bought it. I adored it. It was so good. And then, for whatever reason, it started leaking. So, I gotta send it back. And it makes me sad. But I was still using it, but I was like using it with this. I was taking, because this is all dried up. Again, owed me nothing, really old. And so, and actually I think, oh, no. See what I mean? It's like being weird. I gotta send it back. I don't feel like it though. Oh, God, it's so annoying. But I just like wipe all the excess, all the stuff that's leaked off onto this dried up e.l.f. tip and then just do my my eyeliner with that, really, because nobody's got time to ship that shit back. I mean, maybe they do. I don't. This actually I really enjoy. I kind of want to try a pomade for the brow. I don't really like any of the pencils that I've tried, but this has so far worked for me. I haven't really liked using the brush that came with it. It's really dirty because how I do it is, let me find my owl brow brush. And it's dirty because I didn't wash it. Well, it's not dirty. It's just been used. But I dip it into here and then dip it into here and then kind of like make sure they're mixed by zhuzhing it around here, and then I fill my brow in. And that's why I use this also, because this is so short. Who can hang on to this? Like, really? I have carpal tunnel in both of my hands, so holding the cameras making my hand go numb, but also doing my makeup with either of my hands makes them go numb. So I always have to, I buy tools that, you know, can help with that. So I have all of these brushes here, like, but as you can see, these are actually brushes I got just from the arts and crafts department, and they actually kind of work, like, some of them for, like, more detailed, like, I've used them for eyeliner, I've used them for, like, cut creases, I've used them, like, for some lip art, but for the most part, I just use these brushes here. And honestly, I just try to stick to, unless I'm doing like a rainbow color, I try to have a brush for each color. But I like this brush. It's, like I said, well used, well loved. This is nice for, like, doing, cutting your crease. No, not cutting your crease, but, like, heck. I like this, is what I'm saying. I like I said, am not beauty guru. Would like to be a beauty makeup artist someday, but I'm not, like, trying to be a beauty guru. This big fluffy blending brush. I like this. I got this from Walmart as a gift set. It came with a bunch of brushes. This is basically the only one I use from it. I really enjoy these dual-ended Eco Tool makeup brushes. This is nice for smudging, and I also sometimes use this, like, to pack my crease. If I'm doing, like, a really dark crease, this is a nice little, less fluffy blending brush. And then, I don't even know what happened to this. It's, I think I accidentally burnt it. But this end is a nice end to, like, also pack color in onto your lid. It's probably not what it's intended for, but I guess I'll learn eventually when I can afford and have time to go to school. I love this brush. I use this brush for literally everything. It seems like you wouldn't, but I do. It's Lancome, also dual-ended. This is great for, I use this for the fluid line, the MAC fluid line with a Lancome brush. Hope they're not rivals or anything. And then this I use, like, if I do a cut crease or I do like a halo eye, this is what I'll use to, like, pack the color or the shimmery stuff in on top of the product that I use to cut my crease, which we're just about to get into because I don't want this video to go on any longer. Oh Lord, these are both so old, so old, but I love it. e.l.f. Like, so old. e.l.f. covered in makeup of every kind. This is probably not the best thing to cut your crease with, because it's kind of like a grease, almost like a stick foundation grease paint, and it doesn't really dry down. But it's all I have, and it's all I've been using for, like, the longest time, so that's what I've been using. I want to get some ColourPop and try that, but I'm broke, so we'll do that eventually. This has been my absolute favorite mascara of late. I got it on sale. I hope that doesn't mean that it's been discontinued. but I use this almost every day when I don't use the Mascara, but I don't have that with me. I bought this forever ago, used it twice, didn't like it, so I'm throwing it away. I think that's basically it. Oh, I do have this. I use this. This is what I prime my eyes with most days. And then I got this for Ulta's May birthday gift. Was this to try free. Lancome, it's like a mascara booster, like base extender thingy. I don't know. I like it. It's cool. Would I rebuy it? I don't know. I kind of just like plain old mascara, but I guess I'm boring. I got a ton of lip stuff, but like I said, this video is running on the lady at Ulta, like, and I don't know if she was supposed to do this, so I don't want to get her in trouble, but for my birthday this year, this is what they gave everybody. But she threw in this It Cosmetics cream and a full-size Tarte lip paint. And it's in the shade Get It. I don't know if it's the greatest shade for me, but I will definitely try to wear it in a couple of pictures and get opinions on it. I think it's too orangey for me. It definitely pulls way more orange than it looks in the tube. Sorry. Way more orange in person than it does in the tube. But I'll show you on my lips probably tomorrow. But I just want to throw this video up real quick because I promised a friend I would start. And if I don't just throw this video up, it won't get posted at all. So I'm going to sign off. And I will definitely see you tomorrow morning with an actual makeup video and an actual shot of my face. So until then, I say good evening and goodbye.